Hey, now that I've got your attention, I want to talk to you about one of the biggest problems a lot of people have with personal branding. Well, at least in the neck of the woods I'm from. It falls under the general subject of what I would call self-aggrandizement, where certain people from certain parts of the country have no problem telling you who they are, what they do, and how they do it. That's not always the true here in the upper Midwest of the United States. I don't know about you, but I got a fair amount of "you're not all that, young man" when I was growing up. And while some of you all might be scoffing at the notion that I suffer from any such affliction, fear of self-aggrandizement does occasionally rear its ugly head even in my social media activity. And I'm not really talking about imposter syndrome, which a lot of people have talked about lately online. Fear of self-aggrandizement is more of a subtle thing. It's more like, I don't want to talk about myself all the time. Personally, I think that's a really good impulse. And consequently, the basis for my tip today. Olive, do you like the water? You do? To build your personal brand, you have to talk about who you are, what you do, and how you do it. But really, it's all a matter of style. And that's why I really encourage you to give your copy an eye test. Eye testing your copy is really simple. All you have to do is count the number of occurrences of the word I, as in me, but I. By paying attention to the number of times you use I in a sentence or a paragraph or a post, you're really paying attention to how much you're talking about yourself versus how much you should be talking about how you can help others. Good writers know how to use the word I to create a rhythm, to create a tempo, to create real declarative power. But meh writers use I way too much. So my big tip for today is to give your copy, your post, or anything you do on social media an eye test. If you've got one eye, you're fine. If you've got two, probably not a problem. But if you've got three, it's time to rewrite. Want to go home? So that's it from me and Olive the Hot Dog. I'm DP Knudten of the Nonfiction Brand Podcast and Nonfiction Brandversity. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.